Hi, everybody. I'd like to show you how easy it is for a member of an association to send an email to their immediate neighbors who are also members of that same association. And the reason you might want to do that is say I'm a member of a home brewing association and I'm going to order some equipment. There's a shipping charge with that equipment. And I'd like to see if a neighbor would like to go in with me on the order and save some shipping fees. So the first step, it's a two-step process. The first step is to put in your member information, and it has to match the member information on file with your association. So in this case, I'm going to be Bob Hunter. I'm going to put in my name. I'm going to put in my email address. And it also asks for my street. That's just another piece of information that can be checked against your member record to make sure you're who you say you are. And then the last step is to decide how many of your neighbors do you want to send this email to. So I'm placing an order with a company. Maybe I want 5 people, maybe out of the 5 people, I'll get another one that's interested. Anyways, I'll just see. So I'm going to start off small. I'm going to put in 5 kilometers. I don't know how many members there are around me. Never been told. So I'm going to put in 5 kilometers. I'm going to do a search. And it says 0 members. So I'm just going to increase my search. I'll change it to 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers is still close. If there's somebody within 10 kilometers, it's still pretty easy for us to combine an order. I'll place the order, the shipment comes in, and the other person just drives over within 10 kilometers and picks up their share of the order. So I'm going to try 10 kilometers, and sure enough, there's 1 person. So maybe 1 person is enough. I'm going to just continue. I'm going to say, yep, let's go to step 2. So the first step, as I said, is verifying that you are in fact a member. You do that by putting in your contact information. And note that the email is sent back to you at bob@canuckbeermakers.ca, and it's not the email you enter in this form, it's the email in the member record. So there's no way somebody can try to impersonate you, because it's going to send it to the email on file for that member. And if the emails are different, it's not going to, you're going to get an error message, but the email goes to that email address on file, and nobody else will have access to it but the real Bob. Okay, so I'm going to press the continue button. And that's the end of stage 1. I'm just going to close this window. And now I'm going to Bob's email address. I'm going to do a refresh. And sure enough, here's the email from the Canuck Beer Makers Association. And it says, initiate send emails to member. It's from me because I just requested this. And basically it says, that you just started it. And step 2 is to click here. So I'm just going to click here. The second part is actually creating the email that will go out to these neighbors. So it comes pre-formatted. There's a couple of topics. As I said, I wanted to place an order for a company. So I want to say what supplier? Well, it's cankeg.com. And my neighbor might not know what they supply. So they supply kegs, CO2, and regulators. And when what's the deadline for your neighbors to contact you? Well, today's Friday. I'd like to know by Sunday. I'll place the order Sunday night. So I just do that. And basically it takes this information, creates a nice little email. You can change the email, write something totally different if you want, or you can just add to it. And I'm just going to add to it, have a great weekend. So there we go. And note, it's told me that, yes, there's 1 member within 10 kilometers, but it hasn't given me that person's name or their email address. So I'm just going to click on send emails, and it says email sent. It says close the window. So I'm just going to close the window here. And my part is done. I've sent out the request to my neighbors, although I don't know their name or email address. But my part's done. So what we'll do is we'll kind of switch hats. So that was Bob. Now I'm going to become Sue, who is that member within 10 kilometers. And I'm going to look at my email, and sure enough, I got an email from Connect Beer Makers. That's an association I belong to. And it says an email from one of your neighbors. Okay, so I'm going to open it up, and here's it. Tells me it's from Bob Hunter, and it says, "Dear Sue Thompson," which is me. It says Bob Hunter is placing an order and wondering if you wanted to order at the same time to share shipping costs. The order will be placed with cankeg.com, who supply kegs, CO2, and regulators. Well, as it happens, I'm interested in getting a new keg. So this sounds pretty good. Target date for placing the order is Sunday, so I've got a couple days to decide. It says Bob is located at 99 Mine Street, and this email is sent to all neighboring members within 10 kilometers. So that tells me that Bob's within 10 kilometers of my home. So if I do decide to place an order with Bob, when the order comes in, I only have to drive 10 kilometers or less. So this sounds pretty good. I might just decide to reply to this email and tell Bob I'm interested because I do need a new keg. And then we would work out the details of, how I get the money to him. I probably do an e-transfer. And then when it comes in, I'll just drive over to his house and pick it up. And maybe we'll try one of his home brews and talk about beer maker for a while. Wouldn't that be great? Okay, so that's it. That's how easy it is. And of course, if you're not interested in ordering with Bob, you just delete the email and that's it. Bob doesn't know who I am. And that's all there is to it. So you have a choice. All right, thanks for watching. That's how simple this can be. And I think it'd be useful in many scenarios. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.